Hello, chat. Hello. How are we all? How are we all? Congrats on Wheezy on getting the first. Chat. Look at who it is. Look at the little baby. She's just such a sleepy little baby. Yeah, look at her. She's such a little baby. Aww. Oh my god, Wheezy, timing out stream stickers again. Look at her, she's such a little baby. I felt like playing Our Life today. Doing a little bit more of that today. So I need to complete some of the games that I just have on my laptop. Excuse me, don't call me a fucking minion. I'm a bit tired, but hey. I had like 7 hours worth of sleep again. Play FNAF? I'm not gonna play FNAF. I'm not gonna play FNAF. I have got to play other games first before even getting to that. I think I'll set that as a sub goal if I'm gonna be honest. But look at the cat! Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? I'm sorry. She's a little kiddo. She's such a 5 Nights at Funkle Dunkles? What? Wacky. Oh, such a cutie. Oh. Such a cutie. Oh. She's such a little baby. Look at her. Aww. Oh, Bella. Frederick Bartholomew Fazbarrington the third. Alright then. Wheezy. Have fun streaming whatever you may choose, bestie. I'm gonna sing. Have fun, Wasp. Have fun. And we'll talk about hanging out tomorrow. Where am I getting Discord notifications from? Anyways, Wheezy, as for your compliment. You good? It's silly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hive, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the spaceship. And now with the roast. Okay, Wheezy, let's start off with your compliment. Wheezy. Despite the fact that you missed Cat Cam before. Gabe, what the fuck? What the fuck do you want? Yeah, we're coming back, baby. We're coming back. Alright. Anyways. Wheezy. I'm gonna ignore the fact that we have a few other mods online and everything, and I'm gonna call you. You are literally best. You know what? Wheezy. You are my comfort streamer. You make my day. You seriously make my day so much more better. Like I said last night, you make my day. A lot of yous do. A lot of you people in chat, a lot of my friends, you make my day. But Wheezy, you're my comfort streamer. You are my comfort streamer. No, fuck, no, not banana. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wheezy. You left us. Wheezy, wait. Wheezy, you left us to go eat. And I was like, okay, cool. And then that was like, I like... Wheezy, I'm sorry. I did tell you to eat. I did. I'm sorry. Look. I'm in VC right now if you want to join me. Wheezy, please. Oh. Let me undeafen. Hey, Nat.
My voice is wacky, wild.
What do you mean, no, Wheezy? Wheezy! The fuck? Look, I just want you to take care of yourself, okay? Fucking...
I'll miss you, Weezy. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. You wanna join us? I'm gonna cry. Oh, and you stinky? I just like the call you stinky,
wait,
and then you're like,
that's a
alright,
big
you're gonna shout out
slide
for the
shit.
Wheezy, I
That's
just
big.
sat you out, you goose.
Adds a pig slide cake
Wow.
and chips. Huh. Very interesting.
I went to have my lunch, Weezy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And I was alone in the VC, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta start stream. I gotta set up, and then I just, yeah.
I am? You are cool, B. You are
It's
cool.
devastating. How was your pot
What about
pie?
me?
How was your epic
Nat-
pot pie?
How
When
was
I
your
was...
pie?
What?
You know what? Nat, B, you're both extremely
Yeah!
We
cool.
need to know.
Good
We need to know how the pot pie
You guys
was.
are awesome. Fine with repeating it. Because you know what? I think you are doing a good job.
It's laggy a little
Fuck
bit.
my butthole sideways.
Okay, there we go. Had a bit of a moment. I'll switch to just chatting for a bit before we get into it, because, like, I don't
Okay.
want to push my
Anyways.
ass, about
Eh.
that. I'll do our life
where was
in a
I?
bit.
Oh yeah. I think you are doing a great job. And you
I'm just the epic
Right,
cookie run kingdom.
Oh, I'm going to.
Bro, why you British?
I'm gonna turn you into a British.
This is you.
That was when we were trying to get people to play Among Us with us. That was a
I'd
sad
play
thing, we didn't
Among
get many
Stock
people.
image.
I'd play Among Us.
all the homies here in chat who are fellow Twitch streamers.
Look at all
I am
these
so
sweet,
proud.
lovely clips.
I'm a very good like
Go fuck
detective when I
yourself.
play Among Us, like
Anyways,
when I'm a
I'm
crewmate,
so
and I'm really
proud.
good at sussing out the imposter. But then when I am the imposter, I just become a nervous wreck and I like stutter, and it's very obvious it's me. I'm just like, ooh.
Same. I get so nervous whenever I'm an imposter. Or like, because we play Goose Goose Duck quite a bit on here, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's really fun.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically Among Us. It's literally Among Us, just with more roles. And we're playing as geese and ducks.
Yo, geese. Yo, duck.
Yeah, no, the duck is the imposter, you know?
Yeah.
Wheezy, join the VC. Come on, stop being such a goofy goober and a sour.
You're the bestie. Hey, you didn't give me a vest.
I didn't.
You didn't. That's what I said. Believe me, do it. Do your worst.
Well, Nat, imagine going through my Facebook, you stalker.
You friended me.
Well, Oh, cat stream. Cat stream.
Cat stream. Do you change your picture, Amogus? Not picture, your net, your color. I swear it's always different colors. Am I just crazed? You are bullying me now, man. I'm being
Yeah,
bullied
you
out
went through
here.
my.
I just looked at a couple posts, man. You looked at my post, even.
I didn't look at your posts.
Didn't you? I thought you did. I thought we were going through each other's posts. I thought we were being besties.
I looked at one post. And that one post
Hmm.
was the post that you sent me.
Oh, well, you know, it is how it is.
Look at her.
My
She's a
gosh.
cute little baby. Look at how cute she is. Look at Whispers. Right. Let's see, what have you sent me?
I forget
Play
the
on
whispers is a.
stream.
I forget the whispers is a feature on Twitch. I always forget. I'm like, what the heck is a whisper?
Alright. Is this the clip that you keep trying to get to play? It is the fucking clip! Alright, I'll play it on stream just for you. Alright. Just for you, Weezy. Why are you looking at me like that? She's looking at me real funky.
It's the look of love, you know?
It is. Oh, I just realized my PNG tube is on in the corner. That's a bit wacky, isn't it? That's not very, poggers. As the earthlings like to say. Wrong browser source. There it is. Okay. Bella. Is that the Amogus? Alright.
$30 for this.
You paid $30 for this.
No.
Good shit. Good
Oh,
shit.
what?
Listen to that wheeze. Listen to that wheeze.
$30 for this.
You paid $30 for this.
Oh, it's brilliant. I'll let it play again.
Oh, what?
$30 for this.
Look at it go. Look at it go. Brilliant. 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 Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Destroyed. Hot damn. Obliterated. Tasty cat? No, not tasty cat. Look at that cat, right? Little sleepy fella. Yeah. Little sleepy fella. Okay. Anyways. I'll be cool. I can redeem hydrate. I need to grab my drink bottle. I think I left it downstairs. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back. Going to quickly grab my drink bottle. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't leave it downstairs. Literally right here. Never mind. It's literally right here. Whatever. Hello. Look at the window, baby. Little baby kitty. Look at her, such a baby she is. No. No. No tasty cat. Alright, bye Gemini. Bye bye Gemini. Have a beautiful time doing whatever you're doing. Hi Myth. Hi. See, that's what Nat said earlier. Nat thought Fella was a Maine Coon at first, like the head, because of the head shape, but then, like, I have no idea what breed of cat she is. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. And she never used to be this fluffy, actually. It's really wacky. Because she had 2 litters of kittens, like, years ago. And they were like, after the second litter, we were like, okay, we don't want any more kittens, right? So we obviously went to the vets to get a D-sex and everything. And after that, she just became fluff. After she was D-sexed, I was like, what the fuck? How does this happen? Huh? Doesn't make any sense, man. But hi Myth, how you doing? It's been a while since you popped in, I believe. It's been a while since we last talked. She's a cute little fella. She seems chill. My cat, Owen, is an actual menace. Bella is a menace. Bella is also a menace. She may look so peaceful right now, but oh my god, she has attitude. Don't you? Yeah, you know you do. You know you do. Ears are going back slightly. She like can hear it. She may look absolutely relaxed now, but she has a fucking attitude. Don't you? Fucking attitude. Take off for your own. She's really picky with her cat food, which isn't too much of a problem, you know. She likes to claw the carpets all the time, even though she's not supposed to, and we told her this multiple times. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You know it's true. You know it's true. like, if I don't let her out quick enough, she'll start pulling the carpets at the door. And I'm like, bro, you haven't even given me a few seconds. Jesus Christ, man. Owen will sit on my lap and be friendly and loving, but he'll draw blood the second you turn away. Damn. Bella's a really chill cat, but my god, her attitude. Her attitude. We got like a rug for her to claw, and she'll sometimes claw that. And we've got her a scratching post and everything. Like, and she still claws the carpets. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know you're not supposed to do that. Thank you for the like, Myth. Have a beautiful day. Doing whatever you're doing. But like, you're such a little baby, huh? Aww. Catitude even? Exactly. I have a sticker on my laptop that says I've got catitude. It's a really tiny sticker. Look at how peaceful she looks now. She loves laying on all my clothes. When I haven't put them away yet, she'll just lay on it. I'm like this jacket, I can't really put it anywhere at the moment. Well, I mean, I could, but I just haven't. And she likes this one corner. She likes this corner a lot. Oh, okay, Myth. But you know, that's all good. I appreciate the lurk. She looks up. What's she looking at? Huh? What's she looking at? How much is my tablet charged? 44%. That's enough to at least play some of our life, you know? There we go. Jesus Christ, look at those thin arms. What the fuck? Noodle arms.
Hold on. Hold on.
Synchro!
This is gonna make a mess. Go ahead, King. This is gonna make a mess. Easy. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Well, the table broke.
Synchro! Thank you for the raid! How you doing? How was your stream, bestie? What is that raid message? Well... Hang on, I'm trying to make sure I'm spelling it right. I suck at spelling. Okay.
And this has happened. So that's it.
Okay,
So that's all.
so the
I was
only-
with Billy the whole time. Until
The
like the
only
lights
thing
were
I'm
out.
going to say to that is that there is
Ah,
a
that's better.
possibility of it being a.
What is that raid message? It's a raid message. Look at his little cat. She's such a little baby. You can be all grumpy all you want, but you're sure such a little baby. She looks at me so grumpily. That's a good cat right there. She is. In fact, if you join my Discord, I have sent plenty of Bella pictures there. I still have to send some new ones on there. Because I've sent it on like other Discord servers, but I haven't sent it on my own Discord server for some reason. Oh, what a cutie. What a cutie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a little piss baby. Such a little piss baby. You're such a little piss baby. Oh. Look at how cute and little she is. Oh, piss baby. Oh, I love you. Oh, she looks at me so grumpily. Why you look so grumpy, huh? Why you look so grumpy? She's actually really small. I'll say she's quite small. For us, for her size. She has very short, stubby legs. Gay suspenders! I don't know how good they'll look with the outfit I'm currently wearing. Alright, hang on. She's really, I don't know what she's doing. She's just looking. Alright, I'll put on these suspenders. I don't know how well they'll look on this shirt. But you know what? I'll put them on anyway. Give me a hot minute. What are you looking at, huh? Don't look at me. Yeah, that's right. You look away from me. Told you to look away. Go, 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 go. Good cat. Good shit. She just... I have to struggle to put these suspenders on. I hope you're happy, chat. Let's see. Let's fix this up a little bit. Anyways. Gay suspenders, baby. Yeah, no, my border's been changed. Not only that, but my PNG tuber has too. I'm in space! But yeah, no, we have a whole new, like, sort of character thing going on now. Which I can't wait to, like, share the story, I guess. I have a channel trailer in the works, so it's gonna be, like, to do with V's message to Earth, I guess. My starting soon screen's also changed. And I like the starting soon screen now. This is the BRB screen. And that's it. That's basically everything. But yeah, I have plans for like... Alright, have a good sleep, Synchro. Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Mwah. Thank you again for the raid. Much love, homie. Oh, did it make you unfollow? Did it make you unfollow? Thank you for the refollow. Welcome back to the hive. Welcome back to the spaceship. It's good to see you, bestie. Good to see you.
Bye.
Okay. We've done half an hour of just chatting now. So, hang on. I'll keep the camera on Bella. I'll keep the camera there on Bella. Let's do our life. Alright. We're gonna be playing our life now. Stop my music. So we've done half an hour of just chatting, and I really want to play our life. So we might as well just get started on it now. I know not a lot of people enjoy watching me play our life and stuff. But like, I genuinely enjoy this game, I guess, and I want to stream it. I want to give it some more like recognition, I guess, because like it's really good. I like it. Very good game. 10 out of 10. Baby. Boom boom. What is that game? It's a visual novel game. It's really good. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, no. Our Life is a really, oh man, this game, whew, nearly made me cry last time we played, I think. Last time we played it almost made me cry. Oh, look at the little baby. We'll have Bella there while we play this. Oh, she's cut out a little bit. I'm like trying to get her into frame. Oh, what a little baby. Yeah, I do like this sort of stuff. Like, I generally, story-filled games, I absolutely love and adore. Our Life, so good. Oh my god. Nearly made me cry so many times. God damn, this game makes me feel so fucking valid. Like, I mean, sure, like, being called August and being referred to as they, them, and whatever, that makes me feel valid and all. But holy shit, this game has made me feel valid. You know? Hang on, why is it like off-center? I don't like that. That's stinky. Let's try and fix that. Let's try and fix it. Where is it? And I know that my webcam's kind of in the way. But oh well. That's just something I have to do. Why does it look so off-center? Hello? Why are you so off-center like that? You're kind of wacky. Fuck, you kind of wacky like that. Whoa, that's a bit too much. There we go. And our face cam's kind of covering part of the screen, but whatever. But you know, Our Life is really good. I love story-based games. For those who do not know, yeah. But yes, Demugus, I said yes to that. Because I love those sorts of games. I love story-based games. Like, To the Moon, sure, it's story-based, but there's not real much of option of what you can really do. But it's still pretty good. It's really good. I like it. Really good. And all the games in, like, I've played Finding Paradise as well, which is pretty good. I haven't played a bird story or something. I think that's what it's called. I haven't finished that yet. It's like, it only goes for like half an hour, so like, I'll find some time to play it. I'll find some time to play it. Hello.
Hello. I'm back.
Welcome back, Nat.
Thank you. How's the game going?
Oh, I'm about to actually play Our Life.
Our life.
Our Life.
Our life.
Our Life.
Our life. Ah.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I'll look into that. I will look into that. But yeah, no, this game's really good. And the creators of this game are working on a second one, like Our Life. I don't forgot the second half, because this is Our Life Beginnings and Always. But I don't know what the other name of the other one is. It's gonna be like with different characters and stuff, but like, I mean, the art for this game, brilliant. Some of the voice acting, because there's a little bit of voice acting here and there, and I'm like, magnifique. Like, and I think in a second one that they're creating, oh my god. So they, like, it allows you to pick multiple pronouns, and also you can pick a percentage of how much you want certain pronouns used, and I'm like, that is, like, what the fuck? That's so cool.
That is the epic. The epic. That's what all games should do. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. It's really good.
I love
This
epic.
one only offers, like, she, her, he, him, and they, them pronouns. I think you can pick multiple, I don't know. But I obviously picked they, them pronouns, because ha ha ha. Just fancy like that.
What's your opinion on, like, games that you play as a character, though? Like when you play Legend of Zelda, you play as a Link. You play that as a character.
I
That's
don't
nice.
mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's press continue. I don't remember what happened last time, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that's right, we were beginning step 4. Let's fucking go, baby! Yay! Dude, I've played a lot of those games and they're always working on the third for me. I'm generally in pain because I have 5 different games I'm waiting for the finale on. By the way, the games I'm talking about have those pronoun stuff. They're really cool. That's good. That's good. Love games making you feel valid.
Yeah.
Look at Bella just still there. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna draw some anime fan art. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
She's such a little baby, just sitting there.
Baby.
This is gonna be hard to read from this angle, but you know, it's okay. It's the cat content.
Cat cam's all that matters.
Okay. I need to bring my mic close to me, I think. No,
Cool.
wait.
Loud.
Okay, no, this is fine. And so your days growing up in a loving cradle of Sunset Bird came to an end. In the years that passed since graduation, you'd moved out of your childhood home and made your own way in the world. For those who do not know, basically this is a game about, like, wait, you can make more choices. And, like, you don't have to end up dating Cove in the end if you don't want to. I'm pretty sure there are other options there anyway, or you could just not date at all, which is pretty cool, pretty swag, you know? But some people aren't into that. And
Dating sim?
I guess
Or-
I guess so, but in the end you don't have to choose anyone to date. I ended up choosing to date Cove, because fucking Cove, my beloved. Human
Beloved.
Kermit, my beloved.
Does it get tiring trying to make bee puns all the time?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
That was a very short answer.
But yeah, no, we've known Cove since like we were young children, basically, and it like allows you to pick like certain things. Like this game gives you a lot of choice, like a lot of choice, and I think that's why I like it so much, because it does give you so much choice and so much freedom. God, remember when Minecraft Story Mode came out? God, I loved that.
Did people actually play Minecraft Story Mode?
I don't know if anyone plays it anymore, but God, that was wacky. That was wacky. I remember it was quite big when it came out.
Was it? I just thought it was something that like no one liked, and everyone was like, "What?"
No, I remember a lot of big YouTubers playing it,
Right.
like Stampy, Identity M, and LD Shell Lady.
I never watched those kinds. I always watched like I watched Yogg's Cast when I was a kid. I didn't watch like
Bye,
Dan TDM or.
Amogus. Bye, Amogus. Have a
Oh, bye.
beautiful night.
Where's the epic Wheezy man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he did that compliment. He's got the compliment and dipped.
Huh.
I mean, he did say he was quite tired, and I hope he's gone back to sleep.
Hope so.
10 p.m. Yeah, no. Wheezy like was like in our VC earlier, and I was like, I told Wheezy to go eat, and I think Wheezy has eaten, and Wheezy said that they like were gonna take a nap or something.
Yeah, naps are good. I hope Wheezy has a good nap.
Same. I want to play Minecraft. Weezus is in. Alright. I want to play Minecraft Story Mode. I don't know where to get it though. I don't even know where to get it.
Was it in a Telltale game or am I crazed?
It was a Telltale game.
Aren't they like defunct now? Like, didn't they like go bankrupt?
Did they?
I thought they did.
Something like that, I think. Maybe?
Wow.
That sounds familiar.
That was like years ago, wasn't it? Defunct 2018. Defunct in 2018.
Yeah.
3 years ago. I bought the Walking Dead game, but I've like not played. I've played a few of the chapters, but then I stopped.
Oh my god. Straight up already got something to choose. Live alone, live with a pet, live with pets, live with COVID as fish, live with COVID as fish and the pet you picked. Live with Cove, his fish, and the pets you picked. We'll have the fish and like one pet. And you? Had a business of your own. In the... Oh, yo! What the fuck? We got to pick. Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, what do I want to pick?
This must have taken ages to make, just like the amount of like choices
the amount
you
of
make.
details and choices, like holy shit.
Just like the planning they would have had to do.
Mm-hmm. Art industry or TV and movie industry? Which one will it be?
Baby movie star.
No.
No?
No. I want to work behind the cameras, baby. Hang on, let's go. Can we go back? Can we go? Hello, mouse, please work. Okay. Hang on. We can go back. And you... Do I have a... Okay. Do I have a business of my own in the art industry? Or do I... worked at a fine company in the movie industry? I don't know.
It's whatever you want, mate. Up to me.
fucking
We all have to make our own decisions in life.
I don't fucking know. I don't even fucking know real life. What the fuck? It's already making me make a big decision, and it's I've barely even started playing today. Oh, I don't know. Lexi! Art industry, TV and movie industry. Or writing. No, fuck. TV and movie industry. Fuck it.
Choice has been made. There is no going back.
Shut the fuck up, please. I need to save this. I need to save this just so I can go back, just in case. But hi, Lexi. You can't see it, but Bella.
You can see Bella's tummy. It's okay.
You shut your little baby. You can like just see her sleeping.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Look at the little pussy. I love you. Don't look at me like that. I love you. You can just see her just laying there. Your family members went through the same kinds of leaps into independence. Liz and Lee both eventually earned degrees and started fantastic careers in new towns. But your mums and Cove's father still lived on the same street as they had for all those years before. It was comforting to you that there were some things that remained in the old neighborhood. And despite the ever-changing reality of your adult life, your friends were still friends, though of course, things weren't exactly the same for them either. Very recently, Terry publicly came out as a man and switched to the spelling of his name to use a Y instead of an I. He also confessed his love for Miranda, which she excitedly reciprocated. They moved in together recently in a city out past Sunset 3rd. Isn't that sweet? Oh my god.
Oh my.
I mean, I had a feeling Terry and Miranda, like, there was something. And now Derek was as busy as always, but doing well. He always made an effort to keep in touch, and you even saw each other in person occasionally. One person who did disappear into the shuffle of memories inside your mind was Baxter. After his vacation in Sunset 3rd one year, he was just gone. That was the loss you felt. He had become someone you'd considered a friend during those days. And then there's what became the sad little boy you grew up with, Cove Holden. Your deep affection for him was something that continued and lost unabated over the years. I don't want it to change. You know, I think it's fine the way it is. It's the border is slightly covering the top of the screen. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, hang on. Let me try and adjust the size of this real quick, because the border is slightly covering it. See if we can move it down a little bit. I'm like trying to adjust the size to fit it right, but it's just not gonna work. You know what? This is good enough. He truly thrived in his continued efforts of cultivating loving and supportive relationships with his family and friends. His personality had changed, becoming more reserved, though not at all unkind. Cove was a gentle, loyal, considerate man who took the lessons he had learned over the years to treat the people around him with patience and understanding. When Cove eventually developed a picture of the future he wanted to have as an adult, you could see where he was coming from based on his past interests. He went to college to study marine biology. That's not surprising.
Marine biology.
Okay,
There are many
Nat.
benefits to being a marine biologist.
Yeah. His ultimate goal was set on becoming a natural resource technician, and he still volunteered with Orca when his workload allowed it. Cove got a 2-year degree. After that, he began working full-time at Orca, helping educate the public on ocean conservation and participating in shore restoration efforts. As an adult, Cove also was able to recognize and have diagnosed that he was on the autism spectrum. It was something that hadn't been noticed by his doctors as a child, but he was still the same Cove he always was to you, and he was just glad to understand himself better. It thrilled you to see how happy and successful he'd grown up to be. On the whole, life continued its steady beat forward, and you all went with it down the path you chose. It was strange and wonderful. But no matter how old you got, how far you roamed, or how long you were away, the home you had in Sunset Bird still called you back eventually. The car rumbled down the highway. You had started to zone out when a truck in the left lane loudly zoomed past. Your driver didn't remark on it, just like anything else this trip. Hi, Prongle! Hi! How you doing? You went back to staring out the window, letting the scenery pass you by. You did appreciate the spacious backseat. What the cat doing?
What the cat doing?
She's sleeping. You did appreciate the spacious backseat of your ride. You hadn't known exactly when you would be coming in, so you had decided to use a ride app rather than ask your mums to pick you up. It had turned out to be a convenient choice. Cool shirt, B? Why, thank you. I love this shirt so much. I got it for Christmas, and I've worn it like at least 4, maybe 5 times since Christmas. I really like this shirt, in case you couldn't tell. You looked forward to surprising your parents at the door. You smiled at the thought of their faces lighting up. Luckily, this hadn't been that big of a trip for you. You lived close enough that the travel hadn't turned into a big production. However, that didn't make the occasion mundane. Jesus Christ, I struggled to read out loud. For once, your mums had decided to have a modest celebration dinner for their anniversary. Unlike when you were growing up and they preferred not to make a big deal out of it, this year they were comfortable having a party. As time went on, they had found being the center of attention easier to handle. You were happy to see it. With this going on, there was no way that either you or Liz would miss your mom's anniversary. Both of you made plans to come back home for it. You didn't hear from Liz about her exact schedule, but you hadn't shared yours either. It reminded you of when you were kids and both knew to show up for dinner, but didn't keep each other in the loop for each other's pre-dinner plans. This was the same concept after all. Some things stayed the same, and yet it was definitely different from when you would see your sister every day and knew sort of what she was doing anyways from osmosis. Today, you had no idea. Things were always changing. You mused on how at times it was hard to believe you didn't live with your parents anymore, and yet you also couldn't imagine going back and living as a kid under their rules. The rest of the drive flew by. Your silent driver provided a smooth ride. No sharp turns or hard stops jostled you out of your own head. Your thoughts turned from introspective to observant. The landscape passing by became more and more familiar. You frequently recognized the landmarks that dotted the area. A grin came to your face as you passed the now entering sign for Sunset Bird. Excitement built within you. You were really here. You were doing this. Your driver turned off on a street and you realized that the map program was taking you the way home that Ma preferred. you usually would have used the other side street to pass by the beach. In no time at all, the car had gone through the whole of town and pulled in front of your mom's condo. The car slowed to a stop and parked. With the buzz of the highway gone, with the buzz of the highway gone, you realized that you could hear the familiar sound of waves. The air smelled like salt, and a rush of childhood memories flooded back. You started to gather your things and humming to yourself once more about how happy your mom would be to see you. After that, you'd notify everyone else that you'd made the trip safely. You pulled over your suitcase from the other seat and yanked at your bag from down near your feet. Tap, tap. You startled at the sudden sound of tapping on glass. It caused you to pause. Did you really hear what you thought you did? You weren't entirely sure because you soon had someone else. The window on the opposite side of the car rolling down. It confused you until you put it together that despite the driver's silence, you weren't actually alone in this car. The driver must have pressed the button. Someone had to be there. You turned your head to face the now open window. There he is! There he is! There he was, leaning his arms across the window, your beloved Cove Holden. Beloved! He beamed at you with one of his precious open smiles. Look at him! Look at him! I'm not a shrimp, shut up. But I love him! Look at him! Oh my god. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist.
Yes, have you not heard of that meme before?
No, I'm
Now
not.
you have.
That's brilliant. I love it. I love
There are
it.
many benefits.
Is my streamer mode working? Oh yes it is. Hold on, I had a bit of a moment. Anyways. But look at him! I have missed this game so much. Hey Remy. Remember, okay, throw back to the time when we were trying to come up with names and we ended up doing a poll and Remy was the name we ended up going with because that was the name that won the poll. Oh man. Welcome home. I was wondering how long I would have to stand out here for you to make it. It's been a while, you know. I've been the one waiting to see you. He snorted. We've both been waiting then. Oh. I don't know what I pressed, but I guess I'm saving. Ah! Okay, sorry. I had a bit of a moment. He then gripped the top of the car door and pushed half of his torso through the opening. That was enough to make the driver break the silence with a sharp "Hey!" Cove did not seem to notice and continued climbing in through the window. He pushed one hand down into the middle seat and propped his dangling body up. He used his other hand to caress your cheek as he leaned in as close as he could. I missed you. He scooched across the seat and kissed him on the lips. You leaned over and kissed him on the forehead. You covered his hand with yours. You flicked his nose. You did your best to hug him without knocking him down. You grinned at him. I don't know, man. That you greeted him just seems so like, you know. Let's give him a big old smoochums on the lips. He enthusiastically reciprocated. The arm holding him up wobbled at your touch, and you could feel him smile under your smooch. He was clearly struggling to avoid falling down onto the cushion. You pulled back just a little to get a better view of his face. I missed you too. I love you. Okay, now get out of the window, you crazy peasant. You're so cute. I really should have expected this. You and your windows. Aha! 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 Anyway, he said happily. I'm gonna make that. I promise this was unplanned. I know, still doesn't make a difference. Cove's smile turned awkward as his arms started to bend lower, causing his body to slide downwards with it. He turned his head to the driver.
Sorry,
I'm always causing trouble in this neighborhood. Cove shifted around some more and squirmed back the way he came. After he had successfully pushed off the window and landed on the pavement with After he had successfully pushed off the window and landed on the pavement with a thump, you opened your car door. You threaded your arms through the various straps of your bags and climbed out. Cove took a few long strides around the back of the car and quickly met you on your side. Cove stood in front of you, and it struck you that the two of you were back in Sunset Bird, reunited once again on the street. You jumped into his arms, you gave him a friendly punch, you ruffled his hair, you held your hand out for a high five, you held your hand out for a fist bump, you waved Charlie at him. Let's ruffle his hair. You really were ecstatic to be around him again and absolutely thrilled that it was here in this town where you were together. Even if it had only been a short time since you had seen him off, you had still missed Cove greatly. It somehow felt a lot longer. Given your different schedules and travel abilities, it had worked out better for Cove to head out to Sunset Bird first. He only arrived the evening before. He only arrived the evening before, however, and secured the hotel room. Until now, you'd never had to deal with the inconvenience of being in a tourist-heavy area. It was a fight to get a place to stay close by during the heat of the summer vacation season. Living without him at your place was strange. Cove was basically a part of you at this point. You were glad to feel whole again. Oh! You idly shifted your luggage. Then it struck you that you were short one. You got out in such a hurry it was left behind. You reached back into the car to pull it out. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Cove stood aside as you made a dash for the door. You shouldered the small bag and felt relief that you would be able to brush your teeth tonight. Got everything this time? You stood up straight. Everything truly gathered up and out of the car. You gave the back seat one last glance and then nodded. Cove shut the car door after you had moved out of the way. The two of you stepped off the street to give the driver some room. Cove waved. Sorry again. The driver said nothing and drove off. With the road clear, you let your gaze drift across the neighborhood that you had known forever. It was such a small place to spend so many days. You were flooded with memories of going up and down the street during every stage of your life. Being a little kid following your big sister to the playground, becoming a teen and staying out later, and growing into an adult who left their parents' house behind to be independent. You could feel the summer sun on your skin from all the times you from all the times you headed out to the beach, you saw the same surroundings that you as a young adult did when leaving home. It was hard to quantify the amount of history you had here, and now you are back. Despite taking in the neighborhood again, you never lost awareness of Cove's presence. From the corner of your eye, seeing him there was a very familiar sight as well. So many of your memories included him. Your mind drifted from the neighborhood itself to the person who used to live there. You couldn't help the feeling of nostalgia. You still remembered his face, his voice, the scar on his arm from the days long gone. He had changed so much since you had first met him. Yet, even with those changes, he was always recognizable. He was familiar like the sky was, in the way you knew the sea. Every day they may appear different, but they're still an inextricable part of life. I'm struggling to read, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna move the camera this way now. Leave that alone. I'm sorry, no more cat cam.
No. Like your epic rainbow suspenders or whatever color they are. Wait, are they rainbow?
Wow. It was the world with help from Mr. Holden and his ill-thought $20 bill that brought you together to begin with, but the two of you had chosen each other. You had never let your interactions fade. You had decided to nurture your relationship into what it was. And you would continue to keep Cove close into all the rest of your adult years. Cove was the partner you wanted for life. You couldn't be more grateful to call him your boyfriend. It would be impossible to imagine life without him. Cove noticed you staring at him after a while and smiled with his eyebrows rising in curiosity. He was very transparent in his questions if there was something you wanted to say. You shook your head and returned him a soft I am struggling to read! Okay. You shook your head.
Maybe you need a break.
Huh?
Maybe you need a bit of a break.
It's only been half an hour.
Rain's getting fried.
Wait, has it really been half an hour since we actually started playing this? The fuck? Wait, how's it already been that long? It does not feel like we've gotten that far. See, this is what happens when I stream any sort of games. I take much more longer, like, playing them. Especially while live streaming as well, which makes sense. But, like,
I'm really bad at reading too, don't worry.
Thanks. Thanks, Nat. It's really weird looking at my active mods list and not seeing Keep It Wheezy in my active mods, because Wheezy's here like almost every goddamn stream.
So sad. Your bestie.
Why there's so many? There are many benefits to being a marine biologist.
Yeah, it's like a whole meme.
I don't
It's
even
like a
know.
whole thing. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist.
What the fuck?
It's just endless pictures.
Huh. Alright.
We've been living in the dark ages. The benefits to being a marine biologist is just... You've just been taken away from you.
Out. You shook your head and returned him a soft expression. You let yourself get carried away and are tired of memories, but now it was time to focus on the present. Ready to go see my mom's? Cove nodded and then pointed at all your luggage bundled around your legs. Can I help with any of that?
It's also just hard to read in general.
Yeah.
Like the writing is not very fluid.
It's really hard to like, because I can read it and I can process it and I'm like, oh yes, I am very good at reading. But reading out loud is different.
Yeah, the sentences don't flow very well. They're trying to be too artsy and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, thank you. You gratefully passed him a bag. It was a lot easier to balance everything with that out of the way. He used both hands to take hold of the one piece of luggage and stood tall, pleased to be able to provide his assistance. The bag situation resolved, the two of you strolled over to the B residence's door.
The B residence.
Remy B. What a great name. You started to pat your pockets instinctively, only to realize that you no longer carried a key to the house. Your eyes scanned the entryway, a little lost, only to spy the doorbell. The thought of having to ring it felt super weird. Remy the rat? I mean,
Like
yeah,
the Ratatouille rat.
Yeah, basically.
So you named it after?
Yeah, that's what we named it after.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a list of names, and then the viewers ended up deciding from the poll, like on the Discord server, because this was before I was affiliate. We started playing this before I was affiliate, and it's just taken me so long to get through.
Jeez. Remy is a trans icon.
Remy
the rat.
Remy the rat. What was I gonna do? If I go through polls, I can say when we started our life beginnings always. Wow, our first 12-hour stream was in February, March, April, May, June, July? July. That was our first 24-hour stream. There we go. The 3rd of the 4th, 2021, which would be
Wow.
April, all the way back in April, bro. It took me
Jeez.
so long to even get to this point because I just stopped playing for a few months. The names we picked between were Alex and Remy.
Remy's good.
Oh my god, iconic. We've been playing this game for almost a year. It's taken us almost a year to just basically finish it. God fucking
Finish it now, huh? Do it.
I'm doing it! The thought of having to ring it felt super weird. As you pressed the fucking hell, I keep accidentally pressing my fucking mouse pad. Anyway, as you pressed the inconveniently placed button on the side wall, you remembered that no matter how much this place would always be a home to you, it wasn't where you lived. Being back here was like putting on a uniform after you quit the store where it came from. It had remained the same, but your circumstances had changed. Cove shifted on his feet awkwardly, obviously also thrilled about you being stuck out here, keyless. You heard muffled voices and shuffling around from inside. Your heartbeat sped up in anticipation. Here we go! The door swung open, and there was your mom's your mom's smiling face. She immediately brightened at seeing you stand there. Well. Mom twisted her head back and gave a shout down the hall. Lani, guess who's here? There were more distant noises. No doubt Ma getting up from wherever she was to come see. Her high-spirited words rang out clearly. I hope it's one of my children. Mom snickered, still holding the door only half open to hide you for a little longer. Cove flushed as if suddenly realizing that he was going to be present for your mom's enthusiastic welcoming of you. He smiled to reassure him that he wasn't intruding. Ma finally reached the door and peered over Mom's shoulder. It is! Hello, Remy!
Mom.
It's Ma and Mom. Oh my god, look at them. She gave you a once over, patting the tops of your shoulders and moving down the...
How sweet.
No! Fuck! Fuck. Okay. Moving down the sides of your arms, before she nodded in satisfaction that you were in one piece.
How sweet.
This is a wonderful surprise. Ma inclined her head to Cove next, not leaving him out either. Hello, sweetie. You count as one of my kids at this point anyways. I have doubled the surprise today.
Yeah.
Oh, Cove's little awkward little bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Yeah. You snorted at your mom's greetings. They never changed. Cove bashfully waved at them. He hadn't relaxed fully, but he had settled down at their welcome. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Your mom moved aside and held the door open for you, gesturing for you to enter. You stepped into the living room. It was comfortable and cool. Cove was a half step behind you, his eyes on a new painting your mom's must have added since the last time you were here. Things were mostly the same, but there were more decorations since you had last seen the house. Since you had seen the house last. Fucking okay. Mom may have gotten the urge for some interior designing again. It struck you how odd it was to be the guest, only observing their choices for the living space here rather than a full-time occupant. Ma came up in front of you, excitement in her eyes. I'm so glad you're here.
Fine.
You know your mom and I would have been happy to pick you up, but you're self-sufficient and responsible. That's okay. What matters is you arrived safely. Mom appeared at her side with a nod. Welcome back, kiddos. You appreciated that your parents respected you as an adult, even if Mom still called you kiddo. You figured long ago that you would always be her kiddo, no matter how grown you became. I'm driving myself mad. It was a part of the whole parent-child deal with her. You hugged your moms, you grinned.
Yo,
you took them on
Tweezy.
You gave them a thumbs up. You hugged your moms. What the fuck? Of course you're gonna hug your moms.
You don't care? You don't care that Wheezy's here?
Oh fuck, Wheezy's here?
Wow, okay, I guess
Yeah.
we need to leave then. Fuck
No,
it.
don't leave!
No,
I didn't mean it! My Discord didn't
I
tell me that
appreciate
you
being here.
joined.
I said Wheezy's here and you just kind of kept talking and I was like, oh.
I was just going
Yeah.
absolutely.
B doesn't care. B doesn't give a shit.
No! Wheezy,
Yeah.
please! Wheezy, that's not what I meant.
Playing Mario Kart while you play your game.
Good job.
Thank you.
Wheezy, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, you
mean it
did.
like I didn't mean it like that. Wheezy, please.
You did.
Wheezy, please.
You 100% meant it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I didn't mean it.
That sucks
Hey,
to
can we
suck.
get a shout out for Keep It Wheezy?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I am? You are cool, B. You are cool.
Nah.
What about me? Nat. You know
I don't
what?
think so.
Nat, B, you're both extremely cool. You guys are awesome.
Hey, B.
Yeah.
You should end stream.
What do you mean I should end stream?
You should just end stream.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because I said so. I feel like that's a pretty good reason.
You know, if Wheezy says that he says so, it's kind of tempting to end stream now.
Yeah, exactly. I told you.
You took another step forward and pulled Mom and Ma into a great big hug, squeezing them tight. Their arms wrapped around you in return, and you could feel their love for you in their embrace.
Doesn't sound like you're ending stream.
I'm happy to be here. I missed you both. It's so great to see you. I wanted to surprise you. I thought you deserved a little break after everything I put you through. You enjoyed the moment. I missed you both. We missed you too, Remy. It's always nice when I'm able to come by. Your mom's giggled, pleased. I hope you've both been doing well. Is everything set up for your anniversary dinner?
No problem.
Wheezy, do you mind?
Huh?
Do you mind?
Do I mind what?
Whatever.
What am I doing?
You're
I
not
haven't
doing
even said
anything.
anything.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean
joined
it.
it.
I didn't mean it.
Fucking, what am I doing?
I didn't mean it.
No.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You're fine, okay? You just keep doing whatever you're doing, alright?
There's only one person here excited for me to be here.
Excited? You're my bestie.
Exactly. The only
Wheezy.
person here excited for me to be here. B didn't even recognize me when I came in.
Discord didn't let me know that someone joined.
I fucking hate it here.
No, Wheezy, please.
Weezy, we love you.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
Alright, I didn't
yeah.
like that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
We're happy to help if there's something we can do. We've been plenty fine. It's been a little quiet, but that's not a bad thing. Mom placed her hand around Ma's shoulder and gave her a side hug.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the party. We're just planning to eat at the Cypress. Nothing fancy. Which is kind of a funny thing to say about a pretty fancy country club. The biggest issue has just what?
Who are you talking to?
I'm reading a visual novel!
Why are you reading out loud?
Because, you know, people don't want to just watch the stream and read whatever's showing up on the screen.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking... The biggest issue has just been making sure everyone would make it for the day. Speaking of which, Liz will be arriving tonight. We're planning on picking her up later. I guess Liz isn't as grown up as Remy. Mom snickered at her own joke, and Ma lightly elbowed her with the barely hidden...
Josh?
As I was saying, we could drop you off wherever you're staying if you don't mind waiting for that. I'm sorry there's not space for you in the house. It's gotten crowded in those old rooms since you and Liz moved out. I don't know where all this stuff keeps coming from. Sure you don't, Pamela. It's okay. What?
This story is pretty intriguing.
Is it?
Can you start it from the beginning?
No, fuck no. Fuck no. I literally just said to Nat before, I started this game in like April of last year. It took me so long
Wow.
to just come back to it and everything. It's so good though. Made me cry.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. Can you kind of like start from the beginning? I kind of want to hear it, like, get the context right for what's going on in this scene. I think it'd be cool if you started from the
I'm
beginning.
gonna just stop playing Our Life for today. I think I'm done. I can't. I'm fucking
You get
done.
cyberbullied out of playing the game.
Fucking done with Our Life today. Another time. Another place. Not
You're
right
gonna
now.
keep
okay.
streaming?
I'm gonna keep streaming.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Play Mario Kart with me. Just kidding. You don't have a Switch.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Damn. Get fucked on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get all the gold stuff because my friends want me to get all the gold stuff.
Do you guys want to see Bella?
Yes,
Yeah.
always.
Wow, that was a really stupid question for me to ask. Wait, let me change my stream title.
We shouldn't.
Do whatever you want, bestie. Don't let anyone tell you what to do.
No, let me tell you what to do. Don't change stream title.
Well, fine, I won't. I guess.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Look
I
at her.
appreciate it.
Look at her.
I'm not looking at the stream, unfortunately.
Well, you're missing out on cat cam again.
Weezy dies. Weezy do what I do all the time.
Oh my god.
All right, I found cat cam. I'm here now.
Yo.
You didn't miss it this time.
I didn't miss it this time. Can't believe you'd hold cat cam without me. That's fucked up. That was rude.
She came up to me and I was like, "Hey, Nat, you want cat cam?"
Cat cam. Always want cat cam.
Of course.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
Wheezy.
The pictures were cute, and we let you see the pictures.
Yeah, you let me see the pictures. You didn't let me see it live. And when I tried coming back, I was like, maybe there's a chance for me to see it live. Boom.
The cat was
both
gone.
of you were gone.
The cat went away. The cat jumped off. It
Yeah,
was sad.
no, the cat just Bella left.
This is never a good excuse.
What do you mean it's never a good excuse? Like, Bella left. I don't want to like drag her back in or anything.
Yeah, you do. You pick Bella up and you say, hey, you're going to go back on camera for a second.
No, I don't want to do that to the poor thing.
Bella wants the attention. Bella wants to be seen by the world.
She's currently sleeping.
Exactly. Bella knows. I told you, Bella wants to be the world's first video game playing cat. The world's first live streaming cat.
There's probably already a first live streaming cat.
No, I checked.
You checked?
I checked.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, look at how cute.
There's a
Baby.
There's a Twitch account that just like live streams otters in like a zoo. It's really cute.
There's a lot of accounts like that just live stream their animals.
Yeah, I saw a live stream of an aquarium.
Yeah.
I found the live stream of this person that just streams their rabbits.
Should I have an alt account that live streams like from my bathroom, like every single day nonstop, and then it'll catch me when I walk into the bathroom like early in the morning and late at night when I need to use the restroom.
What, we get to see you pee?
Yeah.
I'd probably go against Twitch's TOS, right?
Yeah, that'd probably go against Twitch's TOS. I mean, there's other
I don't
sites
think
for
I don't
that.
think it would.
There's
I
other
don't
sites
think it would.
When you just like see butts, like you're on the toilet.
No, it'd be a side profile.
Yeah, you'd still see like the side of a butt.
Look, I saw a man get up from his chair. He had no pants. He had a thong on, and he slapped his ass on cam. And he's not
Yeah.
banned.
Well, that settles it, doesn't it?
That settles it. Yeah.
Well, damn.
If that man can get up and shake his schmeat to the world, I'm pretty sure I can set up a
Have a
camera in
little
my
piss.
bathroom. Hey, I'm pretty sure I can set up a camera in my bathroom every time I need to go piss.
Do you have any pets, Wheezy?
I had pets.
What are your pets' names?
We had 3 cats at one
Yo,
time.
cat. I've only
We
ever had my
had,
bird.
what was it? We had one cat named Seymour.
Seymour.
We had another cat named Sassy.
Sassy, that's a
And
good name.
then we had our final cat. He was the biggest one, not in terms of like, mass, but in terms of length. He was a big boy, very long boy, very fluffy boy too,
Oh, fluffy boy.
very fluffy. His name was Simba.
Yo. You know what Simba means? Simba means lion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a wacky orange feller. He also ate whatever the fuck he wanted to. Like he would actually just eat like fish and ribs and bones and shit.
Me eating the fish and ribs and bones and shit.
Yeah. We just give him whatever. Like my dad would be like, "Hey, you want Big Mac?" And the cat would eat Big Mac.
Yo.
That cat did not care. That cat ate whatever the hell he wanted to.
Yeah, that's a great cat, you know?
That was a good cat. That cat was definitely full of soup at one point.
Yo, full of soup.
Full of soup.
Oh, look at Bella. She's a long little.
We had the 3 cats, and then we had 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My baby budgie, my little baby.
We had what was it? We had one extremely tiny feller that my stepmom at that time, she named the little feller Peekaboo. Because he'd always like whenever he was under the covers and shit, right? Because he liked to go under the covers and just sleep, right? Whenever you pulled the covers off from his head, he would have his hands over his eyes.
That's cute.
He'd have his hands over his eyes, and then when you like pull the covers over, he'd like peek out. He'd like take his hands off his eyes and then put them back on to like signify that he wanted to go back to sleep.
Aww.
And then the final pet we had, a little gal, Chelsea. That was our dog. She was a very good dog.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of animals. We had
Yeah.
a dog called Buddy and Bella. They were best friends. It was very cute. They would chase mice together and rats and they were living their best lives.
Besties
Yeah.
chasing the rats. Oh my.
And then they would just leave them there dead, just near the back
Oh.
door.
That's nice.
Yeah. What else have we had? Oh, there was my mum's bird, my mum's galah called Jojo.
Yo.
He had so his prior owners would swear a lot, so our galah would swear.
Yo.
That's what it's all about.
Our galah would yell at Buddy, like would call out for Buddy, and then start swearing profusely at the dog.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then What else? I'm trying to remember all the animals because we had quite a few. I'm trying to remember them in the order that we had them. So there was Jojo first, then there was Buddy, because it used to be my auntie's dog, but she couldn't really take care of it anymore, so then we got Buddy. Then we got Bella. Then we got 2 rabbits. One was called Angel. I don't exactly remember the name of the other one. Because we're fluctuating between 2 names, and I don't know if we ended up picking one at the end. I don't even know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. But you know, we had 2 rabbits that hated each other, considering that they were both brothers and stuff. They just hated each other, so we had to have them in separate cages. Angel was a lot more aggressive. Angel was my rabbit, and the other rabbit was my brother's. And God, Angel was a big fella. Big fella.
Big.
Yeah, he was like a cream-colored rabbit, and then my brother's was black. So yeah, it was swanky, I guess. My brother's rabbit didn't last, like, it lasted for a year, I think. Whereas Angel lasted for a few years, which was surprising. Because rabbits don't last quite long. But
I don't know much about rabbits, I'm gonna be honest.
huh?
Don't know much about rabbits, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think anyone does. But Angel, we had Angel for like, I think, a good 3 years. I think. Something like that. Anyways, while still having the rabbits, we also had 7 chickens. They were an interesting bunch, let's say that. Bella tried to go for them once before, Buddy tried going after them once before. They all came running back at them, and they were like, okay, we'll back off, I guess. So they knew not to mess with the chickens, you know?
Yeah.
And I've stated this before, and I'll state it again. Whenever there was like, because after a while, like after Buddy had died, right?
Yeah.
It was just like the 7 chickens, my cat, and Angel that we all had at the time still, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so there would be other cats walking in, because Buddy wasn't there, you know? So there'd be other cats trying to walk in and like, you know, attack the chickens and stuff. But like they were in their cage, right? The chickens were like, they weren't always in their cage. We'd let them out when we were out the back as well. But like, yeah, for the most part, like during the nights and stuff, they would stay in their big cage, right? And then whenever there was another cat, the chickens would make this different noise, and Bella would come running and start chasing them off, like the other cat. Like, Bella's a good cat. She would protect those chickens. And you know what? They would let her, like, lay on top of the cage, and they won't do anything about it. They're like, oh, it's Bella. Let her lay on top of the cage, I guess. Oh, Wheezy! I see that image.
What?
Don't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the only picture I ever managed to get. Or not the only picture. That was like the only animal, the only pet I had that I took pictures of.
Yeah.
The cats, when we had them, I didn't have my phone, and then the little feller that we had, the tiny dog, Peekaboo.
Yeah.
He ended up dying before I could get a chance to do anything.
Yeah, no. After the 7 chickens, because they all ended up dying eventually. I think we had them for a good year, maybe more than a year, maybe 2 years. We had them. We had those chickens for a while. We didn't cook them because it felt wrong, because it was like they were kind of our pets, so we didn't cook them. We didn't cook the chickens because we were like, it just felt wrong. because we had much emotional attachment to the chickens.
Yeah.
That's a cute doggo. Anyway,
Indeed.
after the chickens we had, try to remember in order, we got this really big dog, Bella. Huh. Because our
Wow.
previous owners called her Bella. I mean, Bella's cat Bella. Her name was Isabella, but we just eventually we keep calling her Bella.
Oh, Bella.
What?
I was just making a reference to what's it called? Encanto. Isabella. You know.
Yeah, I know. I got
I
that.
don't.
got that.
Then you should watch Encanto.
Do you want to watch
Um,
Encanto with me?
We should watch it together. I'll watch it for the third time.
I'll watch it for a fourth, I think. Yeah, I'll watch it for a fourth time. Wheezy,
Mm,
would you like to watch Encanto with us?
stop fucking yelling at me.
Oh my god.
Would you like to watch Encanto with us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do that after stream, I guess.
Yo.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. We'll watch it
Oh,
Perhaps.
sometime. If it's
I love
not
the
today, then
animated
we'll watch
one.
it. I don't know about tomorrow. Because I said to Wasp that we'd hang out sometime tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be out of town, so.
Tomorrow you're gonna be out of town, so yeah, no, that doesn't work. Either today after stream, or not tomorrow, but the day after. Wednesday, which will be Tuesday for you.
Hey, shut up.
Anyways, moving on. So yeah, no, we had a big dog called Bella. She was
Hey.
a full mastiff crossed with something else. She was a massive dog. So to when we're talking about the cat or the dog, we would be like, oh, would refer to the dog as Big Bella, and then refer to Cat Bella as Little Bella. For a while we couldn't let Bella outside because of the big dog, because we weren't the previous owner had said that that Big Bella was okay with cats and whatever, but hi Asian Potato, how you doing? But oh, Bella's such a little baby. So we couldn't let her outside for a while because of that. Because we weren't sure about that. Because Bella's a really fluffy cat and could look just a chew toy, I guess, or something. Oh, there goes Bella. What the fuck? Yo, look at you go, Asian Potato.
I was looking at the chat to see what Asian Potato was saying, and I lost, and I bumped into a wall in Mario Kart. No!
Good job.
As I was saying, oh, Bella's gone. Bella doesn't want the camera on her now.
Bella's gone. You can turn stream off now.
No.
No, what's it?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Stop.
Stop what?
Stop being so mean to me.
Anyway,
I'm leaving.
don't
No!
leave.
We love the
Wheezy, we love you. Don't leave.
That sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Wheezy, I'm your #1 fan. Please.
Are you my number one fan?
Yes, I am your #1 fan.
Are you really?
Tambukas,
If you were
I'm
his,
not
if
gonna
you were his
tell
number
Wheezy
one
that.
fan, you would know what his social security number was and the 3 numbers at the back of his credit card, but you don't, so.
I mean, what's to say that I
Damn.
don't?
Ooh.
Who does? Who does them? Who does know? Hmm?
Let me allow that message.
I don't, I swear.
Wheezy, Dalmugas.
Nah, that sounds very unconvincing.
Wheezy Dalmugas says that that you're a bitch.
Oh, hold on.
Just don't go to your bank and see what
Hold on.
recent purchases are made in your name.
Hold on.
Hold on.
There's a reason he's calling me a bitch. I know there's a reason he's calling me a bitch. Hold on.
What? Where? Why? How?
Hey, Zach.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. How about you fucking suck my balls?
Is Zach Among Us?
Yeah.
Huh?
Ah, now I know. It all
I'm
comes
gonna
full
let my
circle.
cat
What
out real
from
quick.
me?
She wants out. She keeps clawing at the door.
Bad
Up
last
your
night
ass.
when Wheezy changed his
Up your
PG
ass.
But the Among Us agreed. The Among Us agreed about the balls.
No, I bet they fucking don't.
Going on in chat. I'm too busy with the Mario Kart.
Every
Hashtag
time.
fuck you. I'm gonna start pegging you.
What's happening?
Well, we're not being friendly because Zach's being a little bitch.
Wow. Everyone,
Zach's just sitting
play
here-
nice.
Zach's sitting here
Everyone.
being a banana hole bitch.
God.
I'm just trying to live my cum boy spinky life, but no.
Yo.
I really hope I don't miss the Wheezy. Like, wait, is Wheezy going live on Thursday?
You
at
think
all?
so? You think I'm a big fucking nerd? Fuck you!
Oh my god.
Watch Disney Plus stuff with other people, by the way.
Type in that fucking chat again, bitch. Yeah, go type it in!
Thursday, Wheezy is going live. I'm just hoping that's not while I'm at work.
I need to get a job. I feel like a very useless member of
Big
society.
owner loser? Hey, guess what? Guess what, bitch? Fuck you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wheezy!
Yeah.
Wheezy!
He's mad. He's
I
angry.
Fuck you, free seat.
Oh. I'm sorry, Wheezy, but
Huh? Yeah, I did. I didn't time you out forever. Fuck you. Fuck you. Coughed up my asshole. Wow, okay.
Someone's gotten all their messages deleted.
so I have to go.
Oh,
Good job.
So one of the people we went camping with, why'd you stop timing people out? One of the people that we went camping with, my dad's girlfriend's daughter's friends, the friend that came along with us, got tested positive for COVID. So, and my dad's girlfriend does have it.
oh.
So,
Are you about to go get tested?
yeah, we're about to go get tested again, just in case.
Yikes.
Because my dad's
I hope-
girlfriend was over last night. So yeah, we have to end stream here, sadly, because we're gonna get
Alright.
tested as soon as possible.
Alright.
So fuck.
I guess it
I hope-
really do suck to suck down.
I hope the best luck and that you don't have COVID.
Yeah.
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 Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, no. Sorry, Jaren. We have to end here, sadly. I have to go get COVID tested again. Because it was just
Oh,
confirmed that
no.
one of the people we went camping with got tested for COVID and they got positive. So, even though we got a negative test last time, my dad's girlfriend has come over, who also was tested positive for COVID.
Not
She was
good.
over last night, so I'm gonna have to get tested though, like for my job and everything as well. Fuck. So this is where I'm gonna have to end off stream. We will raid someone. I can't stick around for the raid.
Understandable.
Since, like, my dad's saying that we gotta get tested as soon as possible, so I'm like, okay, that's all good. We'll do that then. Who do
Damn.
we raid? We haven't raided.
I thought you had
Tina.
set up a raid command.
I still have not set up a raid.
Do you need me to set up the raid command?
Oh, Leah's live. We never raided Leah before. We've never raided Leah before. Leah is a wonderful artist. Very amazing. Very poggers. Really lovely person. Jim is also live. We never raided Jim before, but also I really want to raid Leah because I don't think I've ever actually got around to raiding Leah because Leah, like, end stream before I get the chance to raid. So,
It's your chance.
for those who
Yeah.
are subbed, there is still raid
Imagine
message. I'm gonna hang out in VC on the phone, by the way, you two.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Okay.
That'll be.
well, I'm gonna be bored if, like the lines are probably gonna be quite long to get COVID
That sucks.
tested. Oh, shut the fuck
I've
up.
never been COVID tested.
I think COVID
Why you
tested
I've been
3
lucky to never have a
times.
scare.
I think COVID tested for COVID 3 times.
Like the closest thing to
Anyways,
like,
we're going to raid someone. I'm not giving you the answer to that one. I'm not giving you the answer to that one, Amogus.
No, we know who your favorite follower is.
Do we?
Yeah,
me.
it's me.
You both. You know, I'm just not gonna say anything, you guys.
You know what? Look, I'll leave it at this. I'm your favorite, at least. You've
Yeah,
told
exactly.
me as much. You said
You
it.
are my favorite mod.
I'm your favorite mod.
yeah, if Weezy
my
can be
favorite
the
mod.
favorite mod, then I can be the favorite viewer.
You know what?
Anyway,
Matt?
so we're
You're-
going to
you're
be
my
rating
favorite viewer.
Leah, lovely artist. Go check Leah out. It's been a while since I've actually spoken to Leah. So we might go live again later. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Good watching content.
We can watch Encanto. That's right. We're gonna watch Encanto later instead. So
Good job.
if I need to, I do want to do it in cinema. I don't even know. All right, but that's all. Sorry for the quite short stream in comparison to what we normally do. We normally go for 4 or 5 hours, but sadly we only can go for 2. But thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you all are, whether in Earth or in space. Love you all. Mwah, mwah. That's it.
Good pun, Amogus.
Good pun, good shit. But,
That was a good one. I'm gonna come back to the chat and tell him that.
have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, whether on Earth or in space. Thank you all for watching. Much love, homies. And go give Leah some love.
We do a little trolling.
A little trolling.
We do a little trolling.